What's up? What's going on, everybody? Today is day 43 since I quit Kratom. Um, give you guys a quick update on what's been going on with me physically. Um, I don't feel any withdrawals or long gone. Stomach issues gone. I'll touch on the stomach issues. That's all gone. Um, my buddy Kratom Hell Arias, he was talking about his libido came back. My bad if you don't want me bringing that up to everybody. Well, you put it on YouTube, so he said his libido came back. Yep, that will happen when you quit kratom. Libido will just shoot up, and it'll happen pretty quick. Pretty quick, I think. I was withdrawing, like not feeling good at all, and it was back quick, like day 2 or 3, real quick. And so that's kind of it. It shot up, libido shot up, and then now that I'm on day 43, the past couple days I've noticed it's it shot up, and then now it's just, I think it's at its regular level now. Nothing crazy. I'm not feeling like like a 13-year-old kid anymore. Not that that's bad, but you know it's at a regular level. My wife, she might say it's still pretty high. But yeah, that came back in full effect. I'm trying to think what else. I had touched on, you know, emotional issues. Not even issues, It was like for the first week or two I was real emotionally sensitive. And growing up I wasn't that sensitive, It took a lot for me to cry. As a teenager, most of my life, people knew me as like, dang, he's kind of cold. And then I talked about on a couple videos that that my grandpa, he died about 5 years ago, and right about that time is when I started getting pretty emotional, and around that same time I started using kratom real heavy, and you know, it was just, I had to release the floodgates. I had to deal with that loss. So for the first week, 2 weeks, even 3 weeks, it calmed down after about 3 weeks, but the first 2 weeks I was real emotional, real emotional. Everything, my kids, my family life, my grandpa, my mom. I mean, everybody. I had I just had some emotional stuff built in, and I'm sure that has something to do with why I was using kratom so heavy, and and but that, yeah, I think I'm back at a more stable. I know I'm back at a lot more stable emotional level. Not feeling anxious. Don't feel anxious. Um, I'm not feeling depressed. I'm not feeling depressed at all. And thank God I never had depression and anxiety before I was using kratom. So thank God during and after I don't have to deal with that. You know, some people can't say that. I'm blessed for sure. But yeah, I feel like I'm back to normal. Like I've been feeling like this for a while. Like I'm back to normal. And again, I'll touch on my buddy Arias. He said something. He said, "Oh, I'm feeling good. I feel back to normal, but I feel a little frustrated. I don't know why I'm feeling frustrated or irritated." And he said, "But that's that's life." What? For those of you that don't know, Arias, he's another guy. Kratom Hell. He makes his own videos, and he's also doing the same thing. He's on like day out 25 or 26, something like that, or 30, I forget. And he said that he was feeling irritated. He's like, I don't know why I'm feeling irritated. And then he said something insightful. He says, that's just life. You got to deal with life. And it's true. You know, you think you're going to, I thought I was going to quit kratom. And then the grass is just so much greener on the other side, which part of that is true. The grass is way greener on this side, on the other side of quitting. But life is still life. You know what I mean? There's there's a reason, you know, a lot of us started using, no matter what it was. It was kratom, cocaine, oxys, fentanyl, heroin. You know what I mean? Usually, there's always a reason why you start using, and I always thought there's no reason. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to chill, but there's always a reason. Life can give you reasons to. Life happens. So, what's your reaction gonna be? You know, are you gonna deal with it? Are you gonna either way? You got to deal with it in some way, but are you gonna deal with it in a healthy way? You know, and it's up to you to decide what that healthy way is. But you know, you realize that on this side of quitting kratom, that life is life. You know, you still have the same challenges, you still have the same decisions to make every single day. You know, the only difference is you don't have that kratom as a crutch. You know, you're not climbing into that warm green blanket every day and just chilling, because it's true. You know, so everybody, I get so many comments on my videos and people are saying, man, it's true, man. I didn't want to do anything. You know, you take kratom, you don't feel like doing nothing. You just feel like chilling because you're content with chilling. And again, I'm not a doctor, but I think it's, you know, you're releasing all these endorphins. You feel good, unearned endorphin release. So you're just chilling. Life gets stagnant. That's the way I put it. Your life gets stagnant. You're cool with just chilling. No, you know, no ambition. And now that I'm on the other side of that, you know, I'm back into exercise. I've been working out, you know, for the past, you know, week and a half nonstop. And I was working out during my withdrawal period, the first 30 days or 29 days, but it would be sporadic, you know, every 4 days or every 5 days or something like that. I'd work out. And I just said in my head, you know, after a while, like, what are you going to do, man? Um, are you going to stay stagnant still? You know, you're on the other side of this. Now, what are you going to do? You're not feeling the withdrawals anymore. You're over all the emotional stuff. And the jury's out on that. You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own stuff to deal with emotionally. But, you know, in my eyes, I made it. Other people can look at it and say, you know what, man, you got a long ways to go. I agree, for sure. You know, I'm only 43 days in. A lot can happen in the future. But in my mind, I know I'm done. You know, I'm not gonna go back. I'm I'm 100% convinced. And I'm sure somebody's gonna say, you know, you're a little naive, man. You don't know, but I know. I know I'm not. So now, you know, I'm back doing doing stuff that I want to do, stuff that interests me. Well, I don't want to say that I lost interest in this stuff when I was on Kratom, because I always wanted to be fit. I always wanted to be successful. I always wanted, you know, anything, you know, you always want to look sharp. You always want to have your family looking good. You always want, I mean, just, you know, and for us, it's spiritual too. You know, I want my family at church. I want us to have a good relationship with God. That's another one for me and my family. I want all these things. But, you know, when I was using Kratom, a lot of those things went on the back burner. A lot of those things. Thank God, my me going to church and me, you know, my spirituality, that got strengthened. And I think that was me crying out for help. You know what I mean? Like, help me. I need help. I'm going to be going through something soon, so I need some help. And I got it for sure. But I'm back on my business, you know? And I was never a bum on Kratom, you know? I always held myself to a higher standard, but not as high as I would like. You know, my health suffered. A lot of things suffered. So, yeah, I'm back doing all that good stuff. Everything that, you know, either I didn't want to do or didn't have the energy to do. Because I would always say, Kratom gives me energy. You know, I can't do anything till I take Kratom, you know. And that was my mindset. I wake up in the morning, I couldn't even eat. I wasn't even hungry until I took Kratom. And, you know, I'd be, you know, take Kratom in the morning And then for some reason, things would just work out in a way. Because I had Kratom in different places. And mind you, I used to use it, when nobody was around. And so there'd be times here and there where, it would be a longer period between my uses. Not too long, because I would jet off somewhere and just take it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to miss a dose. It didn't happen. But it began to the point where it's like, if I waited, let's say, I want to say, if I took it at 9 in the morning, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, about 6, 7 hours later, my body was starting to go through the beginning withdrawal symptoms, sneezing a lot, watery eyes, yawning a lot, and getting a little bit of anxious in my back, like just after 6, 7 hours. Who's there?
Evie,
Hold on, okay? Give me a couple minutes.
but this is my room.
I know. Just give me a couple minutes, okay? I'm on the phone.
You can go talk out here.
No, give me 3 minutes, okay? I'm in my daughter's room. I like to make videos over here because usually nobody's in here, but she wants to play right now, so she'll be all right. She got a bunch of toys out there. But I forget what I was even talking about. I know I was talking about already feeling withdrawals after 6 or 7 hours. Yeah, it was kicking quick with me because I was just using so heavy for so long, So it wouldn't be long. 6 or 7 hours later, and I took real heavy doses. I wasn't taking just a little bit all throughout the day. I would take a big dose in the morning, big dose midday, and then a big dose before bed, huge dose. And
It was already 3 minutes.
you would feel like, well, I would feel like, like dang, as soon as I get that in me, midday, I'm good. I got my energy. I can go through the rest of the evening, and I'm good. But your mind, you're addicted to it. So your body can't really function without it properly, and then because you're taking so much, your body's out of whack anyway. So it's terrible. I know why I quit, and I'm not tempted to go back, man, at all. I'm not tempted, and you know, anybody that wants to quit, I get a lot of people on here that want to quit. They're stuck in the green rut, or you're taking the shots. I took the shots. I know what it is, and you're scared or you can't take it. Just think about your health. Think about your health. Number one. Think about your ambition in life. Think about, getting some exercise in. Think about your relationship with your significant other, or if you don't have one, think about that. Do you want one? I know you do. Your job. Just think about everything. If you got a family, think about your kids. Think about everybody. And then, tell everybody that you can. Let them know what's going on. Say, this is what's been going on. This is what I'm going to do. I need some support. Straight up support. I don't want to hear nothing out of your mouth. I just need some support. Start with those two things. And then go home and think about a month from today. Wherever you're at, think about a month from today. Say, it's September, whatever the hell today is, 19th. Think about August 19th. How quick did we go from August 19th to September 19th? Like this. So if you stop today or tomorrow, think how quick this month is going to go by. 1 week is going to go by. It's going to be rough. The second week, it's going to be hard, but it's going to be way more manageable. You got this. 100%. But I just wanted to post on here, let everybody know I'm still around. I know it's been a few days, but my beard's looking a little crazy. My hair's looking a little crazy. Things getting thicker.
Good.
But all right, y'all have a good one. Appreciate it.